is not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Happy Halloween, everyone! As we are here for the Morning App, and it is one of the top 3 best holidays. I'll let you decide which order those holidays go in. But I'm Kronk alongside Harry Potter, the Grim Dovy, and Frozone. And we are all very excited to be with you on this very spooky edition of the Morning App. How y'all feeling dressed up? It's kind of nice, dressing up.
It is nice.
I just can't even look at Dovy right now.
I mean,
He's got this mask on.
I mean, I can't see in general right now.
right.
It's like fine. I'm just like guessing where you're all
Okay,
at
but like
now.
let's realistically, like, would these glasses actually help you see if
It's
you're an
not
actual
helping.
superhero? You know, like
Yeah, what's the point of those? You
I can't
see
like
through the
see
sliver.
Dovey right now. Like if I look straight at like, okay, it's Katie right here. Yeah, if I look
Yes.
straight at Katie, I can't see Dovey. I can barely see you right now. It's pretty great. Other than that,
Yeah, that doesn't help a superhero. You need your peripheral vision, and
not if you're Frozone.
nope. Guess you just
Yeah, I
keep
guess
it
that's
straight.
true.
Through the
Yeah.
ice.
It's fine.
He doesn't need peripherals. He's
Honestly.
always looking ahead.
Well, we are here, and we're really excited to do this. It was a little cold in costume this morning, getting to campus and everything, as some of us are wearing a skirt, but
Some of us, one of
some-
us.
Okay,
You.
yeah, Dovey.
Okay, that makes 2 then.
But I always liked growing up and going trick or treating and getting into costume. My costumes were never too flamboyant. I don't know the right word to. I don't know, impressive, other than I had this nice little old lady who was a family friend. She would always like hand sew giant Spider-Man costume, Batman costume.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
I was basically a superhero every single Halloween. But
That's so cool.
I
is
know,
cool.
I loved it.
Yeah, my grandma, she made me a couple costumes, and like my mom was really good at like making costumes or finding ways. So I feel like a lot of the times I had really interesting ones. Like one time, one of my favorites is, because I saw this picture the other day, but it's where I was Glinda, the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz, and then my little brother was a flying monkey. And it's so cute because he was way smaller than I was at the time. And it was just like a really cute picture. Like I had this little pink dress, and my mom made like this crown like out of card, or I guess it's like not construction paper. You know what's up? I can't think. of it.
Cardstock?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was just
Cardboard?
like pink paper, but it was like hard, I guess. Anyway,
Okay.
never mind. I'm explaining too much.
So hard pink
But-
paper, got it.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, but it was really cute, and like she put like little stars on it. It was cool. I felt pretty cool.
I didn't know there was a good witch in The Wizard of Oz, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Wizard? Oh my gosh.
Have you not seen that either?
I've seen most of it.
I mean,
There's a
the
bad
Good Witch
witch.
is like very beginning part of it, basically.
There's a bad witch,
She
isn't
comes
there?
in via bubble.
Yeah, like
You could probably
all
watch
like
that
a
for
big-
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Willy Wonka had bubbles.
He does.
Oh, okay.
Other movies can have bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like they have a
Yeah.
monopoly
It's not like,
on
yeah,
bubbles.
no, we call the bubbles. And then Willy Wonka's like, ugh.
Crap.
That's
Well, I
great.
didn't know there was a good witch. I knew there was a bad witch. But Dovey
Man.
or Frozone, what other costumes you go as a kid? The Frozone costume's good. That
that's
took a lot of.
that's a good
Yeah.
one. I like that
This
one.
is it right here. I didn't really dress up as a kid. Like I just remember like, I don't know, when I was like 10ish, that's when I finally got to like start trick or treating because nobody else in
Aw.
my neighborhood was doing it. Plus, my parents were kind of scared. They're like, we don't want you to go out there by yourself, and they were too lazy to also go out. So I was like,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Mine were like that too, except I kind of grew up in like, and I think some people might relate to this. I grew up in a more like religious household, so my parents weren't like into Halloween and stuff. But we did this thing. This is really dumb. We did this thing called Hallelujah Night. Have you ever heard of that? There's this thing that like some churches would do for like kids. Like they would do something called Hallelujah Night. I'm not making this up. It's literally the exact same thing.
But at church,
That's all. Yeah, it's just at church.
Okay.
Like you still dress up. There's still
Yeah.
people that scare you, but like I don't know.
Or it's like, a lot of churches will do like fall festivals too. But it's,
Yeah.
it's the same thing, just not called.
So I didn't really get into trick or treating until like I was a teenager. right? And then I did it with my friends. I think I dressed up as like Waldo, just like really simple stuff. But now I'm actually having a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Like last year I went I went as a devil. I went as a vampire. The year before that I went as the Joker, like the old school vintage Joker.
Oh yeah.
So it's getting more fun now. Now I'm this on a morning show.
Yeah,
so.
what are you exactly?
I don't know. I'm
Grim Dovy.
This is me when I don't get my beauty sleep. You know?
No, that's you.
What are you
on
talking about? He's
coffee.
not in costume.
Yeah. I didn't dress up.
Wow.
This
No,
is
but-
just my soul.
Yeah, I think that is the cool thing, though, is that even though we're not kids anymore, I was kind of worried about that once I got too old to go trick-or-treating, that Halloween wouldn't really be fun anymore. But I think it's just as fun now because we can, like, actually make our own costumes. Like, it is sad that my mom can't help me anymore sometimes, but, like, my friend and I had a blast last night, like, trying to find the Harry Potter costume, like, a sweater from Goodwill and, like, I don't know, and like I made this scarf, and so it's like more like it's still fun now, which is cool. Like
Wait,
you can
like
still
knitted
dress
that
up.
scarf last night?
No.
Dedication.
No. Yeah, I crocheted the scarf a while ago.
Oh,
but,
okay.
That's
yeah.
awesome, though.
Well, I think part of it is going out and making your own costume because I could have bought this Kronk costume online somewhere for $40, but
Yeah.
it's
I
so fun.
wanted to make it instead because I think it's more fun to find all this stuff to struggle with the duct tape. I used a whole roll of yellow duct tape, a giant roll, and I think just the struggle to create it makes it worthwhile. If you just buy it and it shows up,
Yeah.
like, it's still good. Obviously, Frozone,
Yeah.
it worked. I don't know how you would have made that if
No, $40 on Disney.com. So,
Yeah.
You
That's-
look terrific.
Oh, I thank you. Well,
Yeah.
just trying to keep up with you. But, you know,
Stop.
have you guys seen any good costumes around campus or at any parties you've gone to? What's the best one you've seen? I don't even know if people dress up on Halloween
Dude,
for.
my friend literally shaved his head and went as Aang, the last Airbender. He shaved his head. He went to like Walmart and bought a bedding, like a bed sheet, and then just like cut it up and like wore that and then painted his head. He had somebody like paint the arrows down his arms and his head. And when we went out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, that dedication! That's awesome." And then somebody went as Dead Mouse. I saw somebody as Dead Mouse with like with a helmet that actually like lit up. It was glowing and it was,
Wait.
you know the DJ. Oh no, Marshmallow. That's what it was.
Oh, that's very
I
different.
was like, I don't know who Dead Mouse is.
Dead Mouse is another DJ. I'm talking about Marshmallow. He has like a big marshmallow head and like
yeah.
that one was
just
really
a
cool.
pillowcase. That's just a giant pillow on your head.
Yeah. Well, you got to have a really square head
Yeah. Oh gosh.
to make it work. But
Have you seen the pictures of people dressing up as Dwayne, like The Rock Johnson? Like when it's that very specific picture where he's got like a black turtleneck on and like a gold chain.
Yes.
Yes. People have
I've
been
seen
dressing
about
up
it.
as that, and I've seen like a couple pictures floating around like on Instagram and stuff, and it's the funniest thing because it's so spot on. Like it's so like a very specific thing
That's
to dress
awesome.
up as, but so funny.
I haven't seen like any like unique outfits yet, like at least like in Boone, like
Okay.
like when it comes to like going like around, like I've only seen like generic stuff, like group stuff, like Powerpuff Girls and Scooby Doo, and that's
Yeah.
it. I haven't really seen any.
I had an idea, but it was too late when I came up with it. It was like 3 days before Halloween. But I thought it'd be cool to dress up as all the Avengers that died after Thanos snapped. Like you would dress up as them, but like half of them would be like, you'd paint yourself and like make it look like you're turning into dust or something.
There's
a good
actually,
idea.
I saw a Halloween decoration that was floating around on I think it was Reddit or something, but it had like a Spider-Man costume propped up against like pumpkins or something, and then it had leaves all over his legs, and then it like looked like he was fading away.
No.
It was wild.
Too early.
Yeah.
Yo,
Too soon.
that's hard.
It was really creative though.
But worst case scenario, I think it would be cool to dress up as like vines. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's something we would always
I guess.
like. Just everybody gets a vine. If you have like a squad, you have somebody that's like, I don't know. Look at all those chickens. You have somebody who's like, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
The backup plan.
Yeah. Or like just dress up like a meme, like the Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's a good
Oh, yeah.
example of that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think those are always really funny, like the very specific ones. I'm trying to think of some other ones because I saw a bunch of really cool costumes, but I can't think. That was the one that really stuck out because I was like, who would even think to do that? Like
Yeah.
how?
Work out in advance for it, you know.
I'm going to shout out that one guy at Justin's little get-together was the bathrobe and the hair curlers. Just a good guy. He looked like,
Grandma.
yeah, it looked really authentic. It was a guy. And, you know, kudos for you for going for it. But we got a whole Halloween-themed show for you today, including Halloween-themed music. Right now, Monster Mash on 90.5 WASU, the morning app.
We'd like to introduce you to App TV's original program, Pixel Peek.
Pixel Peek is a weekly news show covering the video game industry. Everything from the most recent announcements to hot topics and controversies are covered by us, your hosts.
Pixel Peek is also your home for interesting and objective game reviews and in-depth analysis of the industry's biggest names.
You can watch Pixel Peek every Wednesday at 4 p.m. on watchapptv.com or on any of these TV channels.
Thanks for stopping by, and we hope you come back to visit us here
On Pixel Peek.
Hello, I'm Dr. Paul Gates, host of The Academics. We at App TV invite you to join us Wednesday afternoons at 2:30, where we discuss diverse topics with experts concerning current events and subjects impacting students and the high country. We'll see you here.
Hello, I'm Ozzy Ostwald, the host of Religion and Life on App TV. Join me as we discuss topics and issues surrounding all things related to religion every Sunday at 9 a.m. Tune in and join us every week for an insightful episode of Religion and Life.
I'm Susanna Cordigy. I'm Annie Jones.
And I'm Faith Hatton.
And I'm Natalie Broom, and we're the hosts of the Appalachian Update. Your weekly rundown of what's going on around campus, brought to you by your student-run newspaper, The Appalachian. Tune in to App TV on Spectrum, Skybest Cable, or watchapptv.com every Saturday at 1:30 to hear the latest on-campus news, arts and entertainment, and sports stories. You can also pick up our newspapers every Friday at the nearest newsstand. However you get your news, the Appalachian Update has you covered.
Y'all know no one watches this, right? Shh.
And now back to the special Halloween edition of the Morning App on 90.5 WASU. Okay, so we can all agree the Halloween movies are pretty cool to watch, except for Josh, since he's only seen the Peanuts Halloween movie.
The scariest of them all.
Yeah,
Charlie Brown.
But I think that we should all decide here right now what movie, if Josh was going to watch a first Halloween movie of any kind, we need to decide which one he should watch. Give him some recommendations, because that's just sad.
Whoa.
You gotta watch one. You gotta watch
yeah,
at least
there's
one.
gotta be.
At least one.
Hey, you know what the good news is, though?
Classic.
Look, you haven't seen any of them, which means you got the whole rest of your, like, every year you could commit to, like, one of these Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you'll, like, have something new to look forward to. Because we've already seen them all, right? Like, we've already kind of, in a nutshell, we've seen the most Halloween movies.
I commit to one every single year. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
But a new one. You need to experience,
Step
because
outside
there's
the box
great
for, like, a
Halloween
second.
movies that aren't scary, that aren't even, like, related to Halloween. It's, like Ghostbusters is a classic. Have you seen Ghostbusters?
No, that's what I really want to watch.
See,
I'm a big
because
Bill
that's
Murray fan.
because that's like
yeah.
Halloween-ish, but it's not
It fits the
necessarily. Yeah, you can watch it all year round.
You can watch Harry Potter, even.
Exactly. I was about to make a case for that one as well. You should watch Harry Potter.
For the record, I barely knew who you were when I walked into the show this morning. I assumed it was something from Hogwarts. Is that it?
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Okay, Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And then I just guessed that it was Harry Potter. I took a shot.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, because the Harry Potter movies are also one of those that, like, you could count as Halloween movies, but they're all year round ones.
You can't count.
Sure, you can watch about Christmas, even.
I think it counts.
Exactly.
It's like ABC
Exactly.
Family,
That's crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
counts.
ABC or whatever, Freeform, I guess is what it's called now.
Freeform?
Yeah, no, they've been playing all kinds of, like, Halloween. They played Maleficent the other day, and I was like, that's Halloween, but I guess so.
Yeah.
You could, again, like,
witches.
there's a lot of movies that can kind of fit. So
So what would be your, like, nominee? for Josh?
I still think Harry Potter, because I think that there is such a culture behind it at this point, and, like, so many people have seen it that it's a great way to have conversations with new people. Like, I've had so many, like, great conversations with random people, because all of a sudden you mention something about Harry Potter, and then it's just best friends from there, you know?
I veto that one. That one's not a Halloween movie. Even though I've never seen Halloween movies, I know that one's not a Halloween movie. It's not.
Why? But you haven't seen it.
It's just wizardry.
But it could still work. It, like...
I could go watch the Percy Jackson movie and wasn't that wizardry, I think? Okay, I could go watch the Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That's not a Halloween movie either.
It could work.
No.
But you want like a
Halloween.
straight up, like, it's
Okay.
obviously a Halloween. All right, here's mine.
Okay.
And this is something I just came up with. I forgot about it, and I don't remember every little bit of detail, which is nice. I might actually watch it. It's called Hocus Pocus. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus is like a fun, but kind of like, it's not like too scary.
Yeah.
Not too, it's got this. I think it just captures the whole essence of Halloween, and you can just watch it, and it's so fun. It's a movie about, like, these kids that, like, awaken these 3 witches from, like, the medieval times or something like that, and they basically just have to, like, seal them away. But it's got everything Halloween just slammed into it. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's one of the classic Halloween movies. It's not necessarily scary. Do you like scary movies?
No, I usually don't watch them.
Because I was going to say Halloween is a great it's called Halloween, but it's a good Halloween movie. And it's not, the first one is really not that scary. And that's coming from someone who really is not good with scary movies. But it's like, I don't know, it's more of just like a classic. Like, it kind of shows off that time. I think it was in the 80s. Did it, like, is that when that movie
Halloween?
came? Yeah,
I thought
the
it came out, like, in the 70s.
That's interesting.
I think it came out in the 70s.
Yeah, it's, I just looked it up, 78.
Yeah,
but,
pretty late there.
So it really shows off how a lot of the films were, and, like, I don't know, it's not that scary. I mean, it is creepy and there's suspense, but I think it's a good one to watch.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah. A real classic. Mm-hmm.
See, I don't
The
know if I
newer one, though, is a lot more scary. They're really good at building the suspense a lot more in the newer one, and it freaked me out. But
So, no Harry Potter. I threw that out.
Okay. Wait.
Hocus Pocus was an option.
That's a classic.
And Halloween was an option.
For me, I think it's probably like Nightmare Before Christmas or like any Tim Burton movie in general.
Okay, yeah, like Corpse Bride.
I love that.
Literally
idea.
any of them.
Yeah.
Corpse Bride as well. That's really
That
good.
one was creepy. Just looking at the commercials for it.
It was
That
really good.
weird.
Very
No,
heartwarming.
Was it?
Yeah.
How? They didn't have a heart. They were skeletons, weren't they?
I mean, like at
No,
the
they're-
end, didn't she get a heart? I think.
I
Or
don't
something
remember.
like that.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember. Yeah.
There's a very specific moment in Nightmare Before Christmas where you're like, oh wow, this is really extra Halloween, and then there's like this really nice. I can't spoil it for you, but there's a point where it just feels super. It all just ties together, and it just makes sense, and it's a very interesting collaboration of ideas. But you could watch it on Halloween or Christmas. I think it's better to watch it on Halloween.
Yeah, because
Personally.
then it feels a little like almost like sacrilege for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of weird to watch it around Christmas time. You're like,
but it's
I
cute
don't know.
if it's Halloween.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
It makes
But if you're like
Also-
looking for a scary movie, probably like Exorcist though. Just throwing that
Oh.
out there for you, because these are like all like a bunch of like cute Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Just in
But I
case.
feel like that's what he needs. Would you rather watch a cute one or like a scary one?
See, I don't like to willingly get scared, and then the scary movies aren't even scary to me because I know they're supposed to be scary. So I'm
Yeah.
expecting it. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Maybe that's my
I
fault.
have another suggestion. Have you seen The Haunted Mansion, like with Eddie Murphy?
Oh, Eddie
isn't it?
Murphy?
Yeah.
No, but I have seen
So-
Monster House.
Oh, okay. That one's
Good.
pretty good.
Mhm.
So you have seen a Halloween movie.
I guess that counts. I forgot
Yeah,
about
that
that one.
one
That was a
does
good
count
one.
for sure.
So if you want to see a scary movie, but you can't get scared because you know you're expecting the scary stuff, the movie I would recommend 130 billion%.
Wow.
Cabin in the Woods.
Why have I heard
you,
of that?
Have y'all seen that?
No.
All right, good.
Never watched it.
No, you've got to see. That is my favorite.
And you said it's not
movie.
like that scary.
It's scary, but,
Okay,
it's just, I can't say anything about it. Cabin in the Woods, it's
context.
wonderful. But you kind of have to be able to, you got to be able to watch a lot of scary movies up before you watch Cabin in the Woods.
Okay. To like appreciate the
To
genre.
appreciate Cabin in the Woods. Yeah.
Okay.
But that is my favorite scary movie ever.
Wow.
I love it.
Is it like suspenseful or is it actually scary?
You can't tell us.
I mean,
I can't see his
It's
face right now. Like I
neither.
can't. I
It's
just
like-
see his hands.
I mean, I can't say. I don't want to ruin that experience. But if you haven't seen Cabin in the Woods,
No, but I need to know for like, because I can't watch it. If it's actually scary, I can't do it.
I mean,
Suspense I can do.
it's
sort
gonna
of,
be a little scary. But you're also gonna be like, hold on, I don't know if I I just can't explain it. I can't give anything away.
Dovy.
If you've seen Cabin in the Woods, you know what I'm talking about. But man, you've got to see this movie. It's so funny. It's so good.
Do you
It's
realize
so-
that when you coughed a second ago, you're like, like that?
like so
That's
far
it.
away from his face.
I've also been doing like my mannerisms still. I've been listening like this.
That's what the Grim Dovy does.
Yeah, the Grim Dovy. I mean, yeah, you know.
It is interesting though. People who have masks on, like you can almost like still see his emotions though. And supposedly it's
can't
like
see anything.
well, okay,
I'm blind.
I can at least. You know how like in Star Wars when there's I think it's Return of the Jedi. You can almost see Darth Vader looking sad, like when
Yeah.
he's like looking at Luke. Getting like tortured or whatever. And so it's one of those, it's apparently a psychological thing. You project your own emotions onto, like, if there's a blank face or like a mask or something, you'll project your own emotions. And so it's like almost, even though Dovy has like this mask on, you can kind of still see like emotions on his face. Like it's a weird.
We'll see.
Just like
Except for
crying in
Frozone
actuality.
can't.
I still see the twinkle in Dovy's eye.
Aw.
So it is settled. I'll be watching It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, once again this year.
Oh my god. No!
We
All our
have
hard work.
I Put a Spell on You here on the morning app.
What's up, guys? The A-Game is here to give you highlights and updates for everything App State sports. I'm Austin Lopp.
And I'm Grace Salter, and you can catch us here every Monday at 8 p.m. giving you the best coverage for all Mountaineer sports. You'll see in-depth reporting on the sidelines, including athlete interviews and Player of the Week.
We want you to be part of the Q&A game every week. Join us on channel 23.3 on App State's campus and 198 for Spectrum customers.
Be sure to join us right here on the only App State sports show, The A-Game, on App TV.
Pixel Peek is App TV's very own video game news show. Hot topic discussions, objective game reviews, and much more, all right here on Pixel Peek.
To watch, tune to any of these TV channels or watch apptv.com at 4 p.m. every Wednesday. We hope you enjoy your time at Pixel Peek.
Hello, I'm Dr. Paul Gates, host of The Academics. We at App TV invite you to join us Wednesday afternoons at 2:30 here on The Academics, where we discuss diverse topics with experts concerning current events and subjects impacting students and the high country. Join us on Channel 20 and 1020 for SkyBest customers, Channel 198 for Spectrum customers, and Channel 23.3 on App State's campus. We'll see you here.
So I'm the new nightly news producer. Jamie can be a little much to handle, but it's fine because I can sass him as much as I want and not get fired. Watch This Is App TV so I can go home and hang out with my cat.
Hey, who? Hey, should somebody mic me up? All right. Anybody?
And now back to the spookiest morning talk show around, The Morning Nap, only on 90.5 WASU.
Oh, God. Welcome back to the morning app, my little pretties. Whatever.
Okay, Dovy, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
We've got a brand new spooky edition of Real or Fake News. We're really super excited for. The current score is Josh at 19 points. Justin, you got 17 points. Currently in the lead with 21 points.
Jeez, I forgot how bad we did last time.
Finally not tied.
I don't think.
No. Justin, we remember how bad you did.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why you're
Okay,
saying
never
we.
mind.
Like, they
Did I
did
get
fine.
every single thing wrong last time? I
You
forgot.
did. You got all of
Well,
them wrong.
okay, well-
You kept trying to, like, read my, and they just, you were wrong every
I'm
time.
blind this time, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine.
There's no, oh my gosh, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Except
I
for
really
Josh,
hope
I
you
can.
get it all,
Josh
it's
is
fine.
mad at
Josh is the only one that can actually see, but okay.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe I can
Okay.
hide behind my glasses and
You want my mask?
no one will know. All right, you ready? All right, so the first one is, Georgia raises price of pumpkins due to pumpkin shortage.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I had to get some Halloween.
I'm moving to the bop.
Because of a pumpkin shortage in Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like they can just ship stuff from other states or something. I don't know.
They raised the
Pumpkins
prices.
are in this time of year, you know?
Hmm.
I don't know how you can have a pumpkin shortage. though? Wouldn't it need, like, there would have to be something weird with the season, right? Like, pumpkins grow, like, pretty well around this time of year.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna say this
fake.
is real. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying it's fake. I'm in the lead.
Yeah, Justin, how are you gonna agree with Dovy and then say it's real and he's saying it's fake?
Wait, I thought he was gonna be like, haha, there's probably like a shortage because like the weather or something. Yeah, it's probably real, but didn't he was like fake?
I'll go.
Okay.
No, man.
I'll go real. I'm gonna go real.
All right, so you ready? I love this dramatic music.
Oh, real and fake.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, well, it is fake.
Oh.
Hey.
Whoop.
So Dovy's just pulling away.
That's one for the Dove Reaper.
Oh no.
The worst.
Oh no. All right, you ready? Okay, the second one is rare corpse flower to bloom just in time for Halloween.
Whoa.
Corpse flower?
Corpse flower. That sounds awesome. I don't even know if that's a... I'm not going to Google it because that would be cheating.
That would be, yes.
Corpse flower blooms on Halloween.
I'm pretty sure I've heard
Close
of it too.
to Halloween.
Yeah.
Close to Halloween. So just one? Just like one flower?
Yes.
Real.
I just like imagine your face like inside you like, yep.
I can make any face I want and you guys have no idea.
I'm gonna say real for once.
Oh,
I already said it last time. What?
Go with your heart. Go with your heart.
I'm going
Can you
with
say
my
it one
heart.
more time, Katie?
Okay, rare corpse flower to bloom just in time for Halloween.
I'll go fake.
Why did you say it like that? You don't have to. Okay, ready?
Okay.
It's real.
Yes!
So it's called a corpse flower because it's got like a really putrid smell. Apparently, it smells like dirty diapers. Like it says, but they've been growing it at Dartmouth College's greenhouse, and it only blooms. It last bloomed in 2016, and before that in 2011. So it's like 15-year-old lime green, like corpse flower. But apparently, the older a corpse plant gets, the more likely it's going to flower more often. And so it keeps getting bigger. It says the plant grew a large leaf that reached 10 feet, nearly touching the greenhouse ceiling.
Wow.
And the leaf stayed open for 13 months and was busy photosynthesizing and storing up energy.
So I was really wrong.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, but it's just like a cool thing. They even decorated it, the plant, with like spiders and like, I think it says like "Help Me" on the front and like all kinds of Halloween decorations. So it's pretty cute. All right, ready? All right, the next one. Thousands signed petition to move Halloween to a Saturday.
What? You can't not make it on the 31st.
Yeah, but they want to celebrate on the weekend.
Oh, man. But
That's
then
why.
that's confusing.
I say real. Maybe. I mean, that's happened before. Like I remember, like as a child, one time, like it was raining, and it was like, okay, like the whole neighborhood was like, hey, we're gonna move it to Saturday or something. Or like they just don't want kids going out on school nights. So real.
Yeah?
Real. I hope this logic's good.
I think there is a lot of...
Okay.
I love his thought process. He's like looking around. He really
need,
can't
like,
see
validation
still.
real quick. Josh?
That's a good point.
I really don't know because I've been wrong every single time. I'm going to go real as well.
All right.
So I'm going to definitely...
Oh, gosh.
I feel like it would be real. I'm just gonna go with real. I think it is real. I think we all got this one right,
Yeah.
and I'm willing to bet
Okay.
for
We
that.
haven't all agreed on something in a while. I'm really
All
proud.
right. So it is real.
Woo!
They want to move it so that I think they've signed a petition to the I guess they're trying to get the White House to move it to the last Saturday of the month instead of the 31st.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It said that because like a school night and that it makes it hard for parents to take their kids out on school nights, and so a lot more kids are going out by themselves trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
But that's honestly like a parent thing. Like you shouldn't let your kid go out trick-or-treating by themselves.
Yeah.
That's just bad parenting.
Yeah, that's sad. But anyways, that would be really weird if that actually went through. All right, you ready for the last one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Little girl's realistic headless Halloween costume is terrifying. That's a lot of alliteration. Didn't realize that. That's
right.
difficult to read.
So her headless costume is terrifying.
That has to be a very terrifying headless costume. Because I've seen there are a couple that have been done. She probably got like her actual head. If that's the case, she probably has her head like here somehow.
I mean,
how would that work?
Well, obviously it's not her real head, though.
I mean, no, I'm just trying to think of what it would look like.
It's a mold of
The
her head.
ultimate Halloween costume.
I'm gonna say real. This is kind of like a statement, like, oh my gosh, like this girl's costume is terrifying. Like, okay, true. So, real. That's my logic for today, guys.
That's my logic.
Yeah.
I like hearing your logic. It's interesting.
Yeah. The fro logic.
Yes.
Frozo logic.
Frozone.
Make that even a.
I'm gonna go real as well.
I'm gonna go fake.
Okay.
Because just to see what happens, you know.
All right. So it is real. It was a little girl in the Philippines. She went trick-or-treating as a headless girl in a flower dress. And so it's like, I guess the costume, it's got her decapitated, head on a plate. And then where her neck is supposed, or where her head was supposed to be, it's like a little Halloween basket kind of thing. Like or there's like a hole for her to put candy into. Anyways, yeah, it's really cool, but also terrifying. Like if you saw that at night, just this little girl walking around, I don't know. That would just, I don't know. I couldn't do it.
That's the only reason I wish I was young again. I could go do Halloween. I would love to do just the creepiest stuff. Because the younger you are and the scarier your costume is, the worse it gets, right? Like the more you're like, why is this little kid running around with his head off? That's so weird.
Yeah, the more the general public is worried about you and your parents. But
yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Dovy, what's the score? I think you're somewhat more in the lead.
I'm a little bit more in the lead. I got 24 points. Josh, you're right behind me with 21 points. And then Justin is really close with 20 points right
Look
behind
at you, Justin.
Oh, great. I'm in the 20s right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I felt
stressing earlier.
I fell off today.
I cannot see. Okay.
Well, we have Dovy's song, Don't Fear, The Reaper, here on the Morning App.
We'd like to introduce you to App TV's original program, Pixel Peek.
Pixel Peek is a weekly news show covering the video game industry. Everything from the most recent announcements to hot topics and controversies are covered by us, your hosts.
Pixel Peek is also your home for interesting and objective game reviews and in-depth analysis of the industry's biggest names.
You can watch Pixel Peek every Wednesday at 4 p.m. on watchapptv.com or on any of these TV channels.
Thanks for stopping by, and we hope you come back to visit us here
on Pixel Peek.
Hello, I'm Dr. Paul Gates, host of The Academics. We at App TV invite you to join us Wednesday afternoons at 2:30, where we discuss diverse topics with experts concerning current events and subjects impacting students and the high country. We'll see you here.
Hello, I'm Ozzy Ostwalt, the host of Religion and Life on App TV. Join me as we discuss topics and issues surrounding all things related to religion every Sunday at 9 a.m. Tune in and join us every week for an insightful episode of Religion and Life.
I'm Annie Jones.
And I'm Faith Hatton.
And I'm Natalie Broom, and we're the hosts of the Appalachian Update. Your weekly rundown of what's going on around campus, brought to you by your student-run newspaper, The Appalachian. Tune in to App TV on Spectrum, Skybest Cable, or watchapptv.com every Saturday at 1:30 to hear the latest on-campus news, arts and entertainment, and sports stories. You can also pick up our newspapers every Friday at the nearest newsstand. However you get your news, the Appalachian Update has you covered.
Y'all know no one watches this, right? Shh.
And now back to the morning app. Listen live on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
So what was the best couple costume that you guys have seen so far?
Okay, so I haven't actually like seen it, but on Reddit, I think it was the other day I saw it. But it was, you know, the movie Beetlejuice.
No.
Okay, so I'm talking to Toby and Justin right now.
I actually haven't seen it either. I'm not, yeah, I can't
But you know what
pretend.
okay.
I know who Beetlejuice is.
Yes.
And then,
And so there's a part of the movie where they, two of the main characters, they like died, right?
Oh.
And so they.
Spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. That happens pretty early on.
Okay, that's fine.
But they kind of like, I don't know, they can move their faces around to be super scary. I don't know. I really can't explain it. But they were, the couple was the two like creepy versions of them, you know, with like their mouths stretched out and like the eyes and all that. Yeah, it was really good.
Well, I mean, the best one I've seen was, you know, this couple went as Kronk and Yzma for Halloween.
I did really like
that.
That's really
It's a
cute.
good one.
Yeah.
You guys killed it.
Yeah,
It's really original.
It's clever.
Right? I know, but some people didn't know. Like, I heard a lot of people talking about it, but then some people didn't know. They're like, who are you? I'm like, you have no childhood. I had no childhood, but you really had no childhood.
Especially because I could understand it if you didn't have the little like angel and devil and little squirrel, but that really.
No, I agree. That's a good one, though. I'm trying to think of others. I haven't really seen many. A lot of people are going as, like, devils and devils together, the devil couple.
Oh, yeah, the, like, angels and devil thing.
Yeah, Morgan and I did that last year, except I went as the devil and she went as Jesus. So she had like a beard.
No.
So she walked around with like she walked around with like a water bottle and then a glass of wine, and she was just like kind of pouring it in there.
Oh my goodness.
Stuff like that. It was more silly. It wasn't like let's try to be cool.
Or even like the, what is it? The Mike and from Monsters Inc. What is
Oh,
their
Mike
names?
Wazowski.
Yeah, and
Sully?
Yeah. They usually go those, or even Boo.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody do that.
I wanted to do Mike Wazowski and his girlfriend, Sylvia.
Oh my
with the
gosh,
hair.
yes.
That's what I wanted to do. No one really
That would be
remembers
cool.
her.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be hard to do, but if you could pull it off, it would be really cool.
Yeah, the hair would be, for Sylvia anyway. For Mike Wazowski, you got to get a circular ball, paint it green, and stick it on you somehow. Or make
Sounds
yourself
like a very uncomfortable
poofy.
night.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's already, I mean, you can't see Justin,
Yeah.
so it'd be uncomfortable for you. Dovy, you're
This
fine.
is pretty cozy. It's nice and warm. Like yeah,
AC in there.
it's not bad. It smells bad, but it's not that bad. You know.
No.
Have your like own breath like coming back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Imagine
circulating.
imagine if I burp in this thing. Oh my good.
Well, along with the couple costumes, are there any Halloween date ideas or activities that we could do if you're in a relationship? I went to a haunted house for the first time with my girlfriend, and I don't like willingly getting scared.
Yeah.
So she just waits for everyone to jump out, and I'm like looking around the corner trying to pinpoint where they could come from.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got scared.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was a whole fun activity. I don't know if you guys have done anything else.
I went with my girlfriend to Fear Farm this past weekend, but like
Fear Farm?
Yeah, it's like out in Greensboro, somewhere in that area. But like
Oh.
they weren't really scaring us because like I was dressed up as Frozone and she was like Edna, so like they were like, haha.
Edna.
Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so they was like, haha. And I was like, wait, can you scare me real quick? Like, I'm sorry. Like they were just like laughing the entire time. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well.
It's so fun. Yeah. Morgan's family last year they invited us to this thing called Spooky Woods, and it's the same thing. It's kind of like a attraction, but
in the woods.
They have people that like come out and scare you. I mean, there was this one where you go into this like corn maze, but they give you like a laser gun, right? Like laser tag gun, and then they have zombies come out, and you have to like shoot the zombies and stuff. It's really fun.
I mean, corn mazes are good. I do think corn mazes are good Halloween, even a couple activities. Sorry, my helmet almost came off. Don't worry, it's safe. But corn maze, pumpkin picking, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Pumpkin, or even carving. Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
pumpkin
launch the
carving.
pumpkins from catapult.
Yeah, you could try to launch your pumpkins from catapults.
Yeah, build a catapult
Throwback.
together.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pies, you can make those together. Maybe any Halloween
Or even
type.
those little, the little sugar cookies that
With
they're always
faces,
holiday
Yeah.
They're always holiday themed. You can get them around Christmas time, but they've got little pumpkins on them. They're like really tiny cookie. I think they're sugar cookies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, those are
cook-
are always good.
baking
They're
spooky
very
stuff.
hard to mess up. I like that about
You guys
them.
actually like pumpkin pie, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Dude, I like pumpkin pie.
love it.
I-
I'm not really
Yeah.
into it.
I'm not sure how I feel about pumpkin flavored things.
me
It has to be
either.
really subtle, because otherwise
Or you
I
have to
just
put
can't
like
do
a
it.
crap load of sugar in it for me to like actually enjoy it. Like
Yeah.
Ugh.
My
Maybe like sweet
grandma
potatoes.
makes the best pumpkin bread. It is
Oh,
so
pumpkin
good.
bread?
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother
yeah.
level. Okay.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is
that's a-
good. And it's not even too pumpkin-y.
Oh.
It's so good.
That's a pretty big statement there, Katie.
What?
Makes the best.
The
pumpkin
best.
bread. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to bring
Sing
some
them.
in for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think all those are good Halloween date activities, especially if your girl likes Halloween. Go out on Halloween, dress up together, build a costume together. That is a ton of fun to do.
Yeah.
Just go shopping for it all and try and piece it together.
Yeah,
So-
definitely good bonding.
Look at that. This may have been the best relationship segment we've ever had as the helmet falls off.
As it says.
We're going to wrap up this Halloween edition of the Morning App here with Thriller, Michael Jackson.
What's up, guys? The A Game is here to give you highlights and updates for everything App State sports. I'm Austin Lopp.
And I'm Grace Salter, and you can catch us here every Monday at 8 p.m. giving you the best coverage for all Mountaineer sports. You'll see in-depth reporting on the sidelines, including athlete interviews and Player of the Week.
We want you to be part of the Q&A game every week. Join us on channel 23.3 on App State's campus and 198 for Spectrum customers.
Be sure to join us right here on the only App State sports show, The A Game, on App TV.
Pixel Peak is App TV's very own video game news show. Hot topic discussions, objective game reviews, and much more, all right here on Pixel Peak.
To watch, tune to any of these TV channels or watch apptv.com at 4 p.m. every Wednesday. We hope you enjoy your time at Pixel Peak.
Hello, I'm Dr. Paul Gates, host of The Academics. We at App TV invite you to join us Wednesday afternoons at 2:30 here on The Academics, where we discuss diverse topics with experts concerning current events and subjects impacting students and the high country. Join us on Channel 20 and 1020 for SkyBest customers, Channel 198 for Spectrum customers, and Channel 23.3 on App State's campus. We'll see you here.
So I'm the new nightly news producer. Jamie can be a little much to handle, but it's fine because I can sass him as much as I want and not get fired. Watch This Is App TV so I can go home and hang out with my cat.
Hey, shouldn't somebody mic me up? All right. Anybody?
And now back to the special Halloween edition of the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Winding down the spooky edition of the Morning App. And obviously, I'm Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. We have Katie, Harry Potter from some sort of movie collection. We have the Grim Dovy, and we have Frozone from The Incredibles. So, what will you guys be doing tonight? Will people see the crew of the Morning App out on the town, or are you even doing anything for Halloween?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing that Halloween's in the middle of the week, because most people celebrated last weekend. But then there are some Halloween parties happening this weekend, and then even tonight, yeah.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, might as well. You have the costume all made. Might as well get the full use out of it, right? Yeah.
I mean, I'll be studying if I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so much homework. I'm going to do that first and then see what to do tonight. Probably the Cardinal. Who knows? There's a big old thing going on there. If you guys are over 21 and interested. Yeah,
I mean, just any party or activity. I don't know if people are dressing up around campus either. Like I said, I don't know if people
most
do that.
of the time on Halloween, you see a few people dressed up in full attire, and that's always so
I'm
cool.
about to do it.
What?
You should.
Yeah,
Please wear that to your class. I'm about to be Harry Potter to my class today.
Okay. Cool.
It'll be fun. I think
guys
it's
not
just
doing
fun to dress up.
Josh, Dovey, are you guys dressing up at all?
See, I'm kind of worried about wearing this outside of the studio.
Oh.
Why do you have the skeleton hand in your hand right now?
I don't know.
He's been messing with it the entire show.
It's just a nice
been
little
killing
thing.
me slowly.
The only good thing for Dovey is no one will know who you are because you can't really tell it's you under there.
That's
so people
true.
can just call you a
You
creep.
can avoid so many people.
That's
you
true.
see someone you don't like, I can just put on
Just
the
need to wear this every time I go to Walmart. Just to avoid having to talk to people if I see them. But I'll terrify everybody there. At least in this.
Oh, yeah?
But
that's not a bad idea. I would do it. But again, I mean, mine's pretty recognizable. Katie, you're pretty recognizable under that one little lightning bolt scar on your forehead.
Yes, my hair keeps covering it, but it's there.
Wait, where's it at?
Well, but you gotta be able to be like, oh yeah, you just gotta reveal it.
Oh, yeah, true. You're like, are you Harry Potter?
Is that the scar?
Where's your wand? Doesn't Harry have a wand?
Oh, yeah, I guess I need to get a stick from outside.
Yeah, I was
or
about to
something.
say.
Just a random stick.
Get a random little stick.
Well, if you go out tonight, be safe, be scary, but also be, cheery, I guess, depending on what costume you have. But enjoy Halloween. It is in the middle of the week. Get your homework done. But still have fun and go out and hang out with friends. And don't be afraid to dress up because it'd be nice to see more people around campus dressed up like we are here on the Morning App. Yeah, it'd be really cool. But we'll be back again on Friday with our regularly scheduled programming. We won't be dressed up, I don't think. Back on Friday. Thanks for listening to the spooky edition of the Morning App.